used a running back room by committee. That is the expectation moving forward. We'll run it again, down to the 35, and it's Damari Alston.
Offensive player to knock the ball away. Outstanding job.
Thorne will step up. He's got room to run. And Payton will take a hit and pick up first down yardage to the 25 on this 9th play of the drive. Out of the pistol, the spin, Alston. They had him behind the line, and it looks like his second effort got him. And they will move the chains.
That's what impressed.
Already 24 yards on the ground for Damari Alston. This time it's Betty looking for the edge. He'll get it inside the 5 and bumped out. And a late hit flag flies on that Minutemen defense. Half the distance down to the 2.5-yard line. Alston looking for that first touchdown, and he's got it. Impressive opening drive for the Tigers and new coach Hugh Freeze.
You couldn't draw it up any better if you're Auburn. 8 runs on this drive. Capped off by Damari Alston.
Auburn goes 62 yards in 11 plays in 3.5 minutes. Dominating on the ground. The healthy from last week's game. They've added Jalen John in the backfield. A Power 5 transfer. Here's K'Ron Lynch-Adams and a good burst up the middle.
If something comes to you.
Pumachan will step up and run with it. He's got a first down and out across the 45. So Tyson, another different look here from OC Steve Kasula. Trips left, couple of backs in the backfield. Pumachan keeps, fakes the pass, jukes a defender, and he's off. Hauled down inside the 25 by Austin Keys to save the touchdown and a pickup of 31 yards.
I want you to watch number 36, Jalen Simpson. He's the free safety. He's the guy that's in no man's land. He's going to be on the right side of the screen. 36, he's got to make that play. Make the quarterback give the football up. When you're indecisive and you go toward the pitch man instead of hitting the quarterback, that's what gave Pumachan the ability to keep running in a big, big game for UMass.
65 yards in just 5 plays so far on the drive for Pumachan and company. Handoff, the bounce to the outside for Lynch-Adams, gets the corner inside the 10, and it's first and goal UMass. First and goal, Pumachan running right, close to the goal line, taken down at the 1 by right now. They'll bunch it up, go 2 tight ends. Pumachan straight forward with it, no signal yet. And it will appear, there it is, touchdown. UMass with the counter punch.
That's UMass. It's our offensive line versus an SEC defensive line, and it's just who's going to win the battle at the line of scrimmage. Great push by UMass, and I mentioned Tyson Pumachan, 6'4", 215 pounds.
Rushing things up, Cameron Carson, the junior, into the record-setting student section. What a start for UMass. And the story goes that this is where he first picked up a guitar and learned how to play so he could attract some of the co-eds. Got a flag way downfield on the coverage of Jay Fair. They've tried a couple of shots downfield. That first possession was solid on the ground.
The defense number 21. That penalty will be enforced 10 yards from the previous spot, and it carries an automatic first down.
But with so much more responsibility coming back to the SEC and the new era of college football, he wanted a guy with some experience, wanted a guy who runs a similar offense. He 5, including 3 in the top 5, Georgia, LSU, and Alabama. Trying to convert here on 3rd down. It's going to be close. Johnson makes the catch, and it's good for a first down.
Outside throw, able for Johnson to go out and grab it.
Running to the left is Batty. We had a chance to talk with the quarterback.
And at quarterback, for Peyton Thorne. So running the football again here on the Plains.
Ashford, who was in quarterback competition with Thorne, started 9 games last year, breaks 1 tackle, and gets Auburn into the red zone. 2 for 2 on 3rd down so far in the first quarter for the Tigers. Thorne, pressure coming in his face. They set up the screen, bobbled and caught by Alston, but it'll only get back to the 19-yard line. And that's it. Jalen Stewart got for Alex McPherson. He was 6 for 7 a year ago with a long of 51, so well within his range. And he's got it. 10-7 Auburn. Hey. Out of the gun, across the middle. Caught at the 29 by the tight end, Gino Campiati, but it won't be enough, and it's 4th down. Defense. C.J. Kaloji boots it away to Keontae Scott. Off the hop. Scott coming back to the near side, inside the 30-yard line, to the 20, and bumped down at the 15 by the punter, who saves a touchdown. Special teams delivering in this first quarter.
But an outstanding job by the linebacker, number 9, Eugene Asante. Because Scott sees it, he gets to the outside, but I want you to watch on the left side of your screen, coming in, number 9, Eugene Asante. We've seen how many times a guy gets the crackback block and it's a penalty. That time, he just gets the rub by.
Need to punch this one in.
I know you were very curious about how your running backs would show up, even without Jarquez Hunter playing pretty solid right now. What's impressed you most about him?
Yeah, I felt good about our running back room. I think we're deep there, and I think both Battie and Demaria played well.
Thanks, Coach.
Now, thank you.
Red zone, Ashford to the end zone.
So 2 plays, they only needed to go 16 yards. They did it in 33 seconds.
This was just another +1. +1 meaning that you had an extra blocker in 22, Damari Alston.
4-man pressure. Pumachan almost picked off, and off the deflection, it's caught at midfield by Mark Polk. DJ James had it, and he was thinking pick 6 and didn't keep it.
Almost had it. And it was just because of the pressure. Pumachan thought he had a blitz, and so he got rid of the football quickly. DJ James jumps up high, points it.
And now they're saying incomplete.
Yeah.
Cobb trying to pick up a block to buy some more time for Thorne. He'll roll. And the throw across his body, and it's caught. Shane Hooks across midfield for the first down. Available today. Thorne throws to the outside. Hooks has it. Down to the 27. Jordan Mahoney with the tackle. Alston got room to maneuver. Inside the 20, down to the 15. And where they spot him is good enough for another Auburn first down.
See if they let him put the ball in the air.
Ashford, good fake, inside the 5, and it's 1st and goal, Tigers.
Quarterback. And Ashford right now is just making the right choice.
Ashford keeps again and scores again. Moves him down the field. Ashford finishes it off.
And it's just a great read by Ashford. He gets the fake on the inside. Everybody converges on what they thought was the ball carrier. And another touchdown by Robbie Ashford, untouched into the end zone.
Pair of running backs beside Pumachan. He'll throw it, 1st down. And out to the 38-yard line. That's Christian Wells.
A positive for a lot of players who are finally getting an opportunity to play on Saturdays.
Looking to convert a 3rd and 1. Keep it going. And Lynch Adams has the first down for.
It's about them. And you saw it last week and this week, trying to get back. You're back on track.
Pumachan caught from behind. Streak ball is loose. Auburn trying to jump on it, and they'll scoop it inside the 40-yard line. And down to the 30. 45 and a takeaway for the Tigers. And it's Jalen Simpson.
That means designated blitzer. That's what Donovan Kaufman has been all game. Watch the left side of the screen. That's a defensive back with a nice little tuck underneath. Goes after the football, knocks it down. You get the recovery by Simpson. How were the Auburn Tigers going to create pressure? Was it the defensive front? No, it's been the defensive backs. That time, Kaufman off the edge again. He's been blitzing all game long, but this time making it count.
With both the forced fumble there and the recovery.
Yeah, they're proving it right now. This is the most experienced group, but they're still without Nehemiah Pritchett.
Thorne going for it, throwing over the top, inside the 5, and it's hauled down. Javarius Johnson.
That right in the bucket.
33 yards down to the 2-yard line. He'll stay in the game. Brian Battie is the back and may have lost a yard on the
first half.
How about this? Under center, out of the eye. And the rollout for Thorne, looking, nowhere to go with it. Knocked out at the 5.
That is well defensed by UMass.
Left. Alston behind Ashford. Robbie keeps, Robbie runs right, diving for the pylon, and he's in. 3rd touchdown of the day for Robbie Ashford.
Left for the Auburn offense, or to the right for the UMass defense, and everybody still converges to the opposite side. And the speed of Ashford, and also understanding, knowing where the pylon is, extends the football right inside, touches the plane for a touchdown. Robbie Ashford with a 3-piece in the first half.
5 plays, 35 yards in under 2.5 minutes.
Minimal gain.
Junior from New Orleans who has a forced fumble here in the first half. Pumachan, nice handoff right up the middle. Lots of room for Lynch Adams across midfield and hauled down at the 41-yard line by Johnny Hazard up front. That revamped O-line, they brought in 6 new guys to try and help out on the offensive side, and Lynch Adams with a broken tackle and a first down.
This could be 4-down territory here if I'm UMass as well.
3rd down and 4, pressure off the edge. It's picked up, but not up the middle, and a sack for Auburn. Asante leading the way with some help from Marcus Harris. Take a bow indeed, young man. Carson's kick on the way. No good. Third down and 4. And incomplete. Auburn wanted a flag on the edge. Hugh Freeze is livid. No penalty, it's 4th down. Good start to the Hugh Freeze era in the first half for the Auburn Tigers. He and Philip Montgomery known for their offensive prowess, so they deliver 31-7 at the break. Auburn over UMass, and it's time for the Lexus halftime report with Matt Berry, Joey Galloway, and today a job that he just couldn't turn down because he loves so much to compete in the SEC. And the kickoff is short and out of bounds.
Sure, with the front 4 now.
Yeah, they gave up close to 30 points per game last year. That was 98th in the country. Pumachan takes a hit, and the pass is intercepted, and a pick 6 for Jalen Simpson. Touchdown, Tigers.
We're
49 yards on the return.
Yeah, we're going to talk a lot about Robbie Ashford on the offensive side. But on the defensive side, it's been the corners and safeties. And that time, Keontae Scott comes off the edge with the pressure, forcing Pumachan to have to throw the ball as quickly as he did. And Simpson right there with, for Ron Roberts, the ability to make plays.
49 yards on the return of the... 4 guys coming. Pumachan down the middle of the field, incomplete. Into double coverage, looking for Campiati. And They kick it away from Scott, but it still takes an Auburn bounce down to the 30-yard line of UMass.
5 scores on 6 drives.
Last 8 years, the head coach at Tulsa, and now here. Thorne over the top to the end zone, touchdown. Jay Fair with a quick strike. Their first offensive play in the second half. 30-yard hookup.
Watch the receivers in the slot, 13 and 5. They get up the field and they cross, scissors concept, and you get a middle linebacker on a wide receiver in the middle of the field. Peyton Thorne likes his chances, and this.
Joined fellow QB Robbie Ashford, who has 3 touchdowns rushing. Consequences of those decisions. Run up the middle for Lynch Adams, gets out close to the 30-yard line. They try and win that Big Ten for a 3rd straight year over the Buckeyes. Robbie Ashford is in at quarterback. He runs for a first down. He's got 3 rushing touchdowns today. If he gets one more, by the way, that would tie.
And that both quarterbacks will be used throughout the season.
Brian Bettee met in the backfield and tossed for a loss, and then a penalty flag flies. Also an opportunity to get some guys some rest. They will head out to the West Coast.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, number 42. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the previous spot, and it carries an automatic first down.
Ashford with 5 wides. Looking right, throwing that way, incomplete through the hands of Shane Hooks, and it's 4th down.
And that's the only part, I think, of Robbie Ashford's game that Hugh Freeze.
Recruit in 7 years. The 4-star played in the All-American Bowl last year. Pumachan under pressure gets the pass away. Out across the 40 to the 42. That's Gino Campiotti, the converted quarterback. Wesley Steiner got the hit on him. In their own territory. 4-man rush right up the middle. Pumachan under duress, incomplete. Jason Jones almost brought him down behind the line, and Auburn will take over on down. It's still close to 80% of their plays have been run on the other side of midfield. And speaking of running, all the way to the house, Jeremiah Cobb, the freshman in his debut.
Just the left side of the Auburn offensive line. You can call them road graders, right? We're on the plains, right? So you got some road graders, and that's what's today. Ashford, the running back slash quarterback, if you want to call it. Alston, Bettee, Thorne is thrown in there.
Well, they knew it was going to be tough sledding coming into Jordan-Hare today to face an SEC opponent who had never beaten an SEC team. Davis with a first down toss to
aspirations to make it to the next level.
Davis caught by Simpson for another first down. They had a good time too. They enjoyed that win.
Okay.
Try and run it up the middle with Lynch Adams. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. And they will go for it. 4th and 2 from the Tigers 30. Davis incomplete on the throw to Campiotti. And Auburn will take over on downs.
It's difficult to say that Auburn didn't make a bowl last year. You know what I mean? Like, people around here, at the minimum, a bowl should be obtainable.
It's back-to-back losing seasons. They haven't had 3 in a row, those. And
get this team as quick as possible atop the SEC.
Ashford down to the 47-yard line. They'll work this clock now with that run game. Deshaun Jerkins with the stop. Defeated seasons in recent years. 3rd and 6. Ashford heaves it downfield. 50-50 ball drops incomplete. For next year. Going for it here on 4th and 6. They'll sling it again. Same play, same result, incomplete, and UMass will take over. Isaiah Rutherford had the coverage that time on Burton. And the hope that Freeze can establish things quickly and stay for a while. Big play here for UMass. Anthony Simpson gonna go the distance. Touchdown, Minutemen. Zone for the second time.
Yeah, this was an offense last year, Beth, that averaged 12.5 points a game. Look, last week, they put up 41. Today, could be 14 after this point after attempt, but this is the building. This is the process that they've transfers for Don Brown, showing off the speed and the ability as this offense continues to grow.
Bridget. Featured in one game last year, so they'll get some action here, and they'll throw it on first down. And it's caught out at midfield by Malcolm Johnson. "60 plays, 41 of which have been run in UMass territory. Breaking tackles and busted into the open is Sean Jackson. Touchdown, Tigers! "45 yards for the sophomore out of Trussville, Alabama."
But he's not supposed to be able to do that. Remember, Sean Jackson, he's 5'9", 236. He's supposed to be the downhill, run you over back. But he shows off the ability to cut it back. Sean Jackson,
yeah,
another one of these backs, man.
4 different guys with a rushing touchdown. 6 on the...
We saw it last year, but this year looks more comfortable in his package along with Peyton Thorne.
Pass is incomplete. Carlos Davis is still out there at quarterback. He was looking for Christian Wells there. And it's a 4th down and 6.
It's not like the tradition that we've seen for so many years, but I think it's going to be different. Obviously, realignment has taken over the offseason.
Oh, my goodness. Everywhere.
The All-Coast Conference, as they call the ACC now. It's what everybody watches, and this is the reason why Hugh Freeze is brought in to get this program back to its dominant.
Yeah. Another new
status.
running back here, Justin Jones, into the game. That's good for a first down to move the chains. The expectation, fewer times you'll be colliding. The Utah-Florida game. As we see Garner go to the air here. Nice catch down to the 20 by Malcolm Johnson. It's the running quarterback, Robbie Ashford. Here is Jones, weaving his way for a first down to the 5-yard line, and it's 1st and goal, Tigers. 3.
A lot of Auburn alums will be hanging out at Napa Valley, enjoying some wine, and they'll see the Auburn Tigers take on the Cal Bears next week.
Hugh Freeze begins his Auburn campaign with a win. And they beat UMass 59-14, your final score. It's also the debut of quarterback Peyton Thorne. He was 10 for 17, 141 yards and a touchdown pass. 495 yards of total offense for the Tigers, and they rushed for nearly 300. For Kirk Morrison, Stormy Bonatoni, our entire crew, I'm Beth Mowens. Thanks for watching, and so long from Auburn.